Hello guys, this is Teacher Iris from VIPKid coming to you guys with an update for my 132 days now with VIPKid. So that's basically a little over 4 months. Oh my, 4 months and almost 4 months and a half now I'm with this company. It's been a good ride so far, so I'm going to update you guys with some statistic first. My statistic at the moment is 132 days, 230 students, and 643 classes. Geez, times has been flying by. Sometimes I forget, how many students I already got and how many classes I already done. So if you do the math, I teach basically 6 classes per day. With that said, I do teach every single day. 6 classes per day, you're really looking at only 3 hours per day, so it's not a lot, and it does go by much faster as the time go on. I mean, in the beginning when I first started working at VIPKid, 25 minutes felt longer, but now, yeah, it's definitely going by faster. Even my difficult kids or the kids that are less enthusiastic about class, it seems to be like I still feel like it's flying a bit just because I'm more used to the routine and stuff. So it just doesn't take as much thinking as it used to. So yeah, with that said, it's been doing great. I really like the company still. I guess now that I've been here 4.5 months, I should probably give people some advice. There's a couple things I've noticed that works really well. The first thing is different levels. Pay attention to the level and the age. So it doesn't really require a lot of reward. I know a lot of people are concerned, oh Jesus, they feel so stressed out, they have to come with new rewards all the time. You don't really have to come with a lot of rewards. More importantly is just get to know your student. Now, I've taught 600 classes and 200 students. How on earth do I remember any of them? I only remember some, guys. I don't remember every person. Write the teacher feedback that is for other teacher and for yourself. That is the biggest tip I can give you. Now, every time I teach a student, I never ever leave that blank. I always write the teacher feedback for other teachers, and I write the parent feedback for the parents, right? That really helps. I do have Feedback Panda, which basically memorize all the students I wrote feedback for. So when I have the same student again, when I go and pull in their file, it will show me what I wrote in the last feedback. That's also really helpful because sometimes I do have some, occasionally 1 in 50 student that has some special problem. For example, one of them was playing on their phone, or the other one was, ran off the screen and play with something else, So those are special cases I want to remember. But again, because of so many students, I don't have it all memorized, right? Like sometimes I go, you look familiar. What happened last time again? I don't know. So having that Feedback Panda really helps, and write your own notes. Here's the problem. You cannot write your own notes on class 6 and 12 because it's assessment classes. So assessment classes is only parent feedback. You give the parent the feedback, and that's it. You don't get to write your own little comment to remind yourself what happened in that class. So those classes are really tricky. I try to not do any rewards for my assessment classes. Number one, it helps them focus on their assessment versus distract them with some sort of games or reward. It also easier for me because I don't repeat the same reward the same student. I don't like to repeat rewards. I do use reward that is repeatable to avoid it being repeated. So for example, let's just say a student who likes dinosaur. I may say, okay, I give you dinosaur magnets every time you do a good job. But I may not do the exact same reward next time. I may teach them dinosaur names, or we may be counting dinosaur, or we may be talking about where to put a dinosaur in the water or on the mountain. So we may be, I may use the same thing, but I do different activity. I never do the exact same, and yet you do a good job, we get a sticker, done. So I don't do that. So if I do a reward system on my assessment classes, I tend to forget what reward I use for the assessment. So I don't tend to do reward assessment. I do follow the assessment storyline. So a lot of the assessment, when you find that they have a story, oh, only a hero can help so and so do this. I follow that, and I do play along with it. I mean, I extend from it. So some of them are really boring. For example, the low level one are find the name of the school this kid go to, VIPKid school. That was it. It was really, it's really dry. So instead, I may be doing something else with that is consistent with what I always do with that assessment. So for example, with the VIPKid one, I always draw a picture with the colors. So the V, I think it's purple or something, so I draw, you know, with purple, and they can tell me what to draw. I'll draw anything they want me to draw. And sometimes you don't have to have perfect drawing skill. Kids find it hilarious when you can't draw. So it's perfectly fine. They say, draw me, I don't know. What is the thing I can't draw? There's a lot of things I can't draw. Princess. Oh, jeez. Do my best. If it looks ugly, that's okay. You laugh and then that's it. You did your best, right? So, I've never had a kid upset about it. It's okay. You have an ugly drawing. It makes them feel better, I guess. And they know you try, so it's all good. So yeah, that's my tip. Number one, figure out how you're going to systematically put yourself in a situation where you can remember your kids and follow along with their progress. Tip number two is try to come up with a reward that are repeatable and try to have enough sleep. Seriously, sometimes I get so stressed out because some of the rewards you can only use one time, and I'm like, oh geez. For example, the Halloween one, the Halloween special. Oh, make a pumpkin face. How many pumpkin face can you make? I mean, 2 times, 3 times, you're really bored by that point. So I only do it once. But when you don't have a reward that is repeatable, it can be quite annoying because the kids get really kind of like, oh, it's this again, right? So it's not fun for them. It's not fun for you. And I found that if I sleep well, I can usually come up with something last minute, even if I'm not prepared. So those are my 2 advice. Make sure you have a reward that's repeatable, and make sure you have enough sleep. That way you can actually brainstorm even within like the 2-3 minute time crunch between classes. And trust me, when I have enough sleep, I can come up with all sort of weird things, and it's fine. Kids like it weird sometimes. It's bizarre, isn't it? And sometimes it could be as simple as, I don't know, have something swim across the screen every time I do a good job, right? And I just have a couple silly dolls that sit in my room or high-fiving my toys, you know? Just little things last minute sometimes. Just be spontaneous. They will be okay with it. Repeatable reward. Some people are curious, what do you use that repeatable? And what is some of the things I do with my regulars? Now, that depends on your definition of regulars. Some of my regulars come once a week. Now, I come up with probably 1 to 2 new reward each week, if not every other week. So I'm always adding up new rewards every so often. So if a student only comes once a week, I don't have to stress about it because usually I have a new system every week. Now, if you think about a year only have 52 weeks, so that's not a lot. 52 really isn't a lot, especially I just told you high-fiving my doll is 1 reward. Even the dinosaur sticker, there's 5 versions of this. So that's already like 2 months worth of just reward of high-fiving dolls and giving out dinosaurs and talking about dinosaurs. So it's not hard, but the one that I like the most and the easiest of all is drawing pictures. I find it fascinating how kids just love watching you fail at drawing. And they love it. I mean, they absolutely love it. There's a couple ways you can do with drawing. The first one you can do is have them draw with you. So let's just say you ask the kid, if it's a huge regular that you constantly see, you can ask the kid, do you like to draw? If this kid like to draw, ask him, what do you want to draw? And let's just say they want to draw rabbits. Every kid loves rabbits. Google some rabbit simple drawing and just teach them how to draw. So every time they do a good job, they do 1 little line, 2 little line, etc., etc. So that's one method. The other one is a kid that does not like to draw, but find it fascinating that you cannot draw. You can just draw whatever. You go, okay, when you do a good job, teacher Iris will draw something, and you guess, what am I drawing? So it kind of literally go like this. I hold up the bar that, oh, good job, okay. And I put it away and we continue the class. So the kid ponder, what? And that's it. That's what you want. You want them to ponder because you want them to think. You want them to think about what's going on, and you want them to think of the word. So they may get slightly confused and slightly, but that's what you want. That's how you get their attention back. And if you tell them, keep reading, we'll finish. They read good, you go, good job. And then you put it away again, and then let them wonder. And some kids are really good at this. You draw 2 lines, they're like, oh, B. Oh, then you go, yes, it is a B. Good job. And you finish the drawing. Usually my drawings are really fast and easy because I don't want to sit there all day drawing. Then I go, yes, woohoo, high five. Which, you know, and if if they are kids that are really good at this, or they try really hard to come up with what you're drawing, I give them a star. I mean, you know, that's the point, right? To have them engage and come up with the English words and review their vocabulary. Obviously, for kids that are older, you draw weirder things. You're not going to draw easy beats like that. You're going to draw things like this. And sometimes I draw them completely ambiguous. There's no way you would know what this is. And I know you won't know what this is. Come on, how can you possibly guess what this is? I've only never had a kid that can guess with 2 sticks what the hell this is. There. Now, any clue? Any clues still? Come on, most kids can get it by this point. It's a watch! So, you know, with the older kids, just draw it in the weirdest order, right? Because if you draw a picture backwards, you don't draw elephant with the ear first. You draw elephant with leg first. Oh, come on. It could be everything in this world. What the hell is this picture? What the hell is this picture? Now you draw the ears. See, by that point you already have 3 lines. And you gotta remember, every 3 to 5 minutes I'm doing one little drawing, like one little line. So there's no way they can guess it backwards. There's only certain kids that know me so well, they go, oh, I know what you're gonna draw, man. I'm like, yep, you know me well. And those kids, I come up with an even weirder thing. I draw a thing I see. For example, I have a coffee mug with a spoon in it. Let's draw the spoon first, then we draw the coffee cup, shall we? And then I show them, and then they just go, oh my god, seriously? I'm like, aha, that's right. And then, you know, they laugh, it's fun, and you know, it introduces a little bit of relaxation in the classroom, and they know that you can just have fun and just laugh every so often, not just, okay, read this, all the blah, 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 and correcting every single pronunciation. I mean, I don't like to be corrected with my pronunciation. I can only imagine how annoying it is when I'm correcting the pronunciation in every single slide. So let's have some fun, shall we? Let's make it a little bit casual so that we can both enjoy this class and just, you know, go through with it. But yeah, that will be my little updates for this week, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day. Bye.